Hello, listeners. Welcome to Courage Talks. Special guest today is Meka Gupta, fitness enthusiast, fitness coach, ultra runner, and a very popular figure on the fitness circuit. Welcome, Meka. How are you?
Thank you, Hetal. Thank you so much. I'm good.
So, the topic is Courage Talks, and the story behind that is my book, Against All Odds. That's my father's biography. And when I was listening to my dad narrate his childhood and his growing up days, I realized there were many moments of courage that he had to go through, many difficult challenges that he went through in his life. And that's what prompted me when I was expanding my book marketing. Rather than just talking about the book, I thought, let me talk about courage and discover people's journey of courage.
Hmm.
And that's how it started. So, what does courage mean to you?
Well, courage means anything that challenges you, anything that you had feared or thought that you would not be able to do, or you would not be able to face that situation. So, courage is different for everyone. For me, courage
Mm-hmm.
has made me altogether a different person. It has made me see things about in myself which I never thought existed. That is courage, I think.
Any role models, anyone whom you look up at as an example of courage? Anyone who's inspired you all your life?
My parents, a lot. Like your dad, my dad has gone through lots of ups and downs, ups and downs. Gave up on a lot of things to be the person he was and
Mm-hmm.
stood by his word though. But I've seen my
Yeah.
parents make a life for themselves out of the comfort zone, leaving all the comforts behind and building up a family and a life for themselves.
Narrate any incident or anything about your father that remains with you.
He had a family business of paints
Yeah.
and he was an engineer and wanted to add a lot of value to the work, but there were two brothers and a sister, a lot of age gap, 12 years of age gap between each sibling. So he was always
Okay.
considered as the chota bacha of the family. But
Uh,
his heart was always in engineering and doing something. And that was a big thing for him to leave the family business, which was flourishing,
yeah.
and choose a path which was his calling. He, from a business family, he moved into a service family. And his family was his first priority. My mother and father, they had their own share of post marriage issues. So they moved
Okay.
out and built a life. Like you've heard stories, we've also heard stories of our parents building a life for themselves, ups and downs, ups and
Hmm.
downs. And his health also wasn't very great post 40. When he was 40, he had his first
Sure.
heart attack. That was a turning
Okay.
point for all of us. We were three sisters, all going to school. He survived
Hmm.
that. And my mother also, very strong-willed person. She also had her
Hmm.
own health issues at a very early age. Unfortunately, they both are no longer there. Lost them too
I'm
early,
sorry
both
about.
of them. So I've seen them still laughing, still caring for each and everyone, still being a very giving people and
Hmm.
positive despite the ups and downs. But they gave us a good life that I could
I can imagine that.
remember despite
I
all
can.
odds.
No, I can see the hard work which has gone behind making you what you are today.
Absolutely.
So running got us together 15, 16 years back. The whole thriving community came around, and a lot of us know what you are today and what has got you here. But not many of the listeners might know the background, the growing up days. So, bachpan kahan beeta? What was childhood like for you? What are some of the memorable memories from your childhood that remain with you?
I was born in Chandigarh, and since my
Mm-hmm.
dad was in service, we traveled in different cities. But I always studied in a convent. He was in Faridabad, and we were there. Most of my teenage life was in Kanpur, St. Mary's Convent. He
Uh-huh.
was nice, made good friends. I participated in lots of activities in school that time. Now, when I look back, it was always in me that sports thing or whatever inclination.
Yeah.
I wanted to try everything, so I did almost everything which was available from long jump to high jump, shot put,
Uh-huh.
discus throw, hurdle race, short sprints,
Uh,
basketball. So I had to try everything, although I was never at the podium. But they
uh,
say jack of all, master of none. But I made sure that I'm there, I'm doing it. I wanted to
yeah.
experience, didn't chase any whether I'm perfect or not,
Yeah.
I had to participate and then,
Right.
see how it goes. Always
Right.
till date.
And were you strong even if you would not win or not achieve your goals as a child? I mean,
Mm,
all these activities would have had
I was
multiple
never
instances
chasing
where
any, I never chased a podium. I never chased it. It was a feeling of
वो बड़ी हो
not.
गई वो आदत लगी है
I was a
कि
very,
बिल्कुल नहीं
I
था
was a
ऐसा.
very quiet, and people never used to even come to know I've gone and participated. So I was a
Hmm.
very quiet and a shy girl. People sitting in a room, nobody would even notice that I'm also part. I'm also sitting there. Very quiet
Hmm.
and shy person. I would just go participate and do my bit. Yeah.
It's interesting that you mention about these events like long jump, shot put, and
They
all.
don't no
It
longer
it
exist in
all
schools. They no longer exist
it
in
all
schools.
yeah, and it's funny, right? They've just become Olympic sport. मतलब 4 साल में एक
Yeah,
बार इनका जिक्र होता है.
yeah. It's all
कहीं किसी
replaced
ने
by
कुछ
swimming
किसी
and
इंडियन ने कुछ हाँ
swimming and
इंडियन ने
golf.
अच्छा किया तो पता चलेगा नहीं तो पता भी नहीं चला कि वो इवेंट हो गई और कौन है उसमें रिकॉर्ड होल्डर है.
Absolutely. There is soccer, there is golf, there is swimming, there are other activities. All these don't
Yeah.
exist anymore.
True. So it's interesting that you mentioned that you were fairly active and athletic in school days. And now that when you're coaching others and bringing up other, especially women, to embrace and take up fitness seriously, two perspectives here. The first one is, did you find it easy to adopt and embrace running and endurance because you had an athletic background? Number one. Second is, do you see that as a challenge for a lot of students of yours where you're trying to get them to get serious about fitness, and does it really help to have had a background?
I don't think running needs any background. We are all
Hmm.
born to run. We just need to find our way. For me,
Yeah.
also, I don't think my athletic stint got me to running. Maybe I would not have tried running if I would not have been introduced to running. And in fact,
Hmm.
that's a different part that we'll talk about. When I started
Yeah.
running, a lot of negativity was told to me because I was going through a phase that people said, oh, you'll worsen your knees. It's not good for your knees. My running journey, I started in 2014. Before that, there's a history of my health, which we will talk about. It was not that I was fat or obese or anything. I was doing yoga regularly. There was a running camp which happened in my society, and one of my friends called. So I just
Hmm.
ignored it. I said, "Okay, I mean, who's going to go?" I didn't go, and
Yeah.
she was very upset that I promised that all my friends will come and all, but you didn't turn
Yeah.
up. So then next week again, that running thing, somebody organized. So this time she said that you are supposed to come. I say, you can't ditch me. I said, all right. She pushed me and I said, okay, just to oblige her, I went. There
Yeah.
were a lot of people assembled and we were supposed to take a round of the condominium, and which was about 900 meters. That day, I realized I used to think I'm fit, I'm slim, I'm fit, I'm doing yoga,
Yeah.
no issue. I couldn't run. I couldn't even run 200 meters at one go. I walked run. And that day was an eye opener. Okay, wo bhi ho gaya, chalo, fine. Then immediately there was a WhatsApp group that was created. And they said that there's a 5 kilometer running event happening in Noida. Let's go. I said, कौन जाता है नोएडा 5 किलोमीटर करने? I mean, what's the point?
50
But
किलोमीटर
everyone
ट्रैवल करके
from the
5 किलोमीटर रन
society
करो.
got together. Everyone on the society, चलते हैं, telling each
हाँ.
other. I said,
Yeah.
okay, let's go. And
हाँ.
5 kilometer was where I think I must have walked 3 kilometers and in totality run, walk, run, walk. And when I came, I
हाँ.
was coming back like all sleepy because it was early morning. But that was the day that, and I've never looked back. That
Mm-hmm.
started my running journey. Kids were small, then Pinkathon, then ADHM, then all these things. And I saw people traveling. Also, travel bhi karte hain. People are traveling for Tata
Hmm.
Mumbai Marathon. That time my kids were
Yeah.
very young. So I think I did Tata Mumbai Marathon in 2017 or 18 for the first,
Okay.
yeah, when
Hmm.
children were little,
Full.
a younger one was little grown up. Then
हाँ.
first I did half, and then I went for a full.
Interesting.
This,
That makes
this
sense.
is,
But before 2014, you said you were not overweight or something, but did you still indulge in fitness activities in the gym,
so
or were you constant?
I'll tell you how it happened. Life happens when you get married, and then there are children, there is pregnancy, all these things, and every woman, no matter how much you are towards fitness and how much mindset you have towards fitness, it to some
Yeah.
extent the percentage, the degree might matter. It does
Hmm.
make a difference, does make a switch, right? So,
Yeah.
likewise, it happened with me also. Life happened, and I was just waiting for to restart. And I think when I was diagnosed thyroid in 2010, that
Right.
is the time I said, high time. This is not happening. And I started with whatever was available that time at home because kids were young. We didn't even have gyms the way the gyms are available right now. Like within your
Yeah.
vicinity, there would be, if you count, there would be about three, four gyms now. But the only easily available was a person coming home and doing yoga. So I started with yoga, and
Okay.
then in 2012, I was diagnosed rheumatoid arthritis. That whole year, 2 years they were too bad for me. Too bad. I can't even explain this running from
Hmm.
doctors because my mother had it.
I was about to come to that. Typically, it's a family history which causes it to happen
So,
early.
all this yoga, when I look back, yoga, running, keeping yourself fit, somewhere psychologically, if you see, I had this in mind because my parents were unwell very early. My mom
Hmm.
had arthritis when she was 40, 45. My dad had this because they were not at all into fitness, not even morning
Hmm.
or evening walks, nothing to do with fitness, high on life, good food, club life, and my
Yeah.
dad used to enjoy his drinks also on a weekend. So I think somewhere in the back of my mind, I had this that I don't want to be there because when your parents are young and they are unwell, you as a child have to sacrifice a lot, which I did. I started
Yeah.
nursing them too early in life
Hmm.
when I was still in school. And I had a younger sister also to take care.
Right.
She's 8 years younger to me. And my mom couldn't
Wow. That's
even comb her hair because her fingers were all. That time there was not enough medication also for arthritis.
oh
So
man.
her
Okay.
painkiller injections used to come from Manchester. We had our relatives there. So she'd gone through her own share of. I had seen that. So I always knew that somewhere I might not have told myself this, but
Yeah.
psychological, the child observes and absorbs that I don't want to be in that spot, or I don't want
Yeah.
my children to be in the spot I was nursing me. So I think I
Yeah.
always wanted to get rid of the moment I came to know that I have rheumatoid arthritis. I
Hmm.
was like, my blinkers were on, and they're still on.
So
So
when the diagnosis of the arthritis came, did it come with any limitations?
yeah,
What
yeah,
did the
yeah.
doctor
My
advise
doctor said, ye nahi karna, ye nahi karna. You don't have to sit cross leg. You don't have to do squats. You don't have to do this. I said, okay, okay, okay. Kuch ko bhi, you don't have any knowledge. You have to go by the doctor. I was on heavy medication.
you?
Every 3 months, blood test. What is your RH level? All that was happening. And one day, I think it was 2014, I had just before I started running. I was so, I
Yeah.
used to go with my husband all the time, doctor. I was so fed up popping medicines, and that time it was 10,000 per month for medication was a big thing. Oh, I'm talking about 10
Yeah.
years back.
Very true.
I said, what
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
this? I can't be living on medication. I mean, his doctor is telling me, ye nahi karna, ye nahi karna, ye nahi karna, and I'm surviving on medication. Okay, I don't have
Right.
pain, but what about when I leave the medication? So one day I went to him without my husband. I just wanted to talk one on one. I
Huh.
asked him, okay, arthritis hai. I'm coming to you
Huh.
for a cure. You have told me ये नहीं करना, वो नहीं करना और X, Y, Z. My question to you
Hmm.
is, ये कब करना है? When can I squat? When can I? He was like
Huh.
looking at my face, stunned. Usually we listen to the doctor and my trainees also come and tell me, my doctor has said that I should not be squatting. So how will I join your
Yeah.
strength training? Squat and lunges are one of the main things for lower body workout.
Yeah.
So
Very
I
true.
told them
Yeah.
my story. Actually, he was stunned that how come somebody is asking. I said, then I'm coming to you for a cure. I want to do all these
Yeah.
things. So you have to cure me to a
Right.
level where I should be able to do this. You can't tell me that you
Yeah.
can't do this for the rest of your life or you avoid doing this for the rest of your life. Anyways,
Yeah.
I didn't go to him again and I threw all my medicines. That's like the medicines, I just threw them in the bin. We'll see. And I just kept a few painkillers. Then I started
Uh,
running. People started saying कि knees के लिए अच्छा नहीं है, knees के लिए अच्छा नहीं है. I said देखी जाएगी, we'll see. I started running
yeah.
with a kneecap.
So you were running with kneecaps.
Kneecap.
Okay.
I ran my first ADHM in 2014 with a kneecap.
Okay.
Yeah, because I wanted to run. I started enjoying running by then. That was my thing which kept me going, that I have to prove people wrong. Running, in fact, strengthens knees. It
Yeah.
doesn't. And I just got better and better and better and better. And today I'm not on any medication. Once in a while, if there is some weather change or some inflammation because of ultra running or some long distance running or some injury, I need to
Yeah.
precautionary. I take SOS medicines, but I am on no popping.
So for smaller distances, even up to marathon, you always find a lively community around to trap you into signing up for events and whatever. But ultras are slightly different. The distance is longer, the planning is much longer, and the events are spread apart. So how did ultra running happen for you? Was Malnad where you
No,
went beyond 42K or?
no. That was in 2018 Bhatti Ultra.
Acha,
Bhatti
okay.
Ultra was
Closer
my
one.
first 50K.
हाँ हाँ.
That was my first.
किसने कीड़ा डाला? Who was the culprit? ये मन से तो आता नहीं है सब. कहीं ना कोई तो होता है जो चालू करने वाला होता है.
I don't remember. Somebody had done before or somebody told कि it's close by Gurgaon, Faridabad, वहाँ पे भट्टी अल्ट्रा है. There
Yeah.
was some breaky run which
हाँ.
happened. I went for that. And I said, करके देखते हैं. And from my group, I was the only one. From my
हाँ.
society, I had done a full marathon by then, 2018, which was again New Delhi Marathon. That was also
Yeah.
a big thing in my society because among the entire runners, I was the first one to do a full marathon. You know of me
Oh.
also, Harsh and Madhvi, and
Yeah.
so in the evening we all celebrated also that some first person from our society has done a full. That time food was a big thing. Then next, obviously, was ultra. After doing 42, I got that confidence. Although it was on a trail, and 42 was also not. It was my first full, so that was also not easy. It was quite tough, but I registered. What changed me after doing that 50K was I stopped questioning myself. Can I do it? That was a transformation I felt. I stopped in any situation. Can I do it? I stopped
Yeah.
questioning myself. I started saying, I'll figure it out. That switch happened, that mental switch happened from questioning my capabilities or questioning my confidence to I'll figure it out. Hindi में we call it देखी जाएगी. So that was the change. So that started my ultra journey. And then in 2019, I did Trailathon, which was 56 kilometers, again a trail,
Yeah.
followed by 100 days of running, in which 21 into that was
30.
yeah.
हाँ.
How that happened? That's a
Yeah. बताओ उसका क्या story था? In fact, that's what I wanted to ask you next.
story है कि I participated in 100 days of running, and I was just running ऐसे ही. So we had gone to this biodiversity park, and I met a few runners over there, and they said, "Good going, Nika. You're doing so well. Congratulations and all." I said, "Okay, thank you." Then I said, "Kiske liye thank you? I mean, what do they?" I went back to them. I said, "You congratulating for what?" He said, "You go and see Strava in Gurgaon. You are topping in 100 days of running. You're at the top." I said, "Oh, really?"
अच्छा.
That time I was new on Strava because 100 days of running needed Strava. So I downloaded it, but I didn't ever knew how to use Strava. So data from my Garmin was automatically going on Strava, and I was not seeing only. So then that day I went and checked Strava that what did they mean by this. So there is this Dr. Ramit, he's a cardiologist in Fortis. We all know about him. He said, "Mika, why don't you do 21, a half marathon in your last 30 days of 100 days of running?" I said, "Really?"
Okay.
I said, every day half marathon, can I do it? He said, yeah, you can do it.
Hmm.
I said, yeah, but then there are, on weekend one can, on weekdays, I have to come back, send my
Yeah.
kids to school. So it has to start early, at least 4
Hmm.
a.m. so that I finish by 7 and I rush back home, send off the kids to school. So he said, हाँ ना तो करना ही होगा. I said, that means waking up at 3 or
Yeah.
3:30. And then Gurgaon, we all know how it is. I could not have done this alone. Then I said, I need a partner, that too a male partner to run. It's not that
Hmm.
male को कुछ होगा नहीं, it's just that, when two people are together and one
Yeah.
male is there, थोड़ा सा फिर भी a
But it
person
helps. It helps. Yeah,
hesitates
yeah.
from
True.
approaching you. So
Yeah.
he said कि इससे पूछ ले, गौरव से पूछ ले, ask people, they will be more than happy to run with you. I said, okay,
Huh.
let me ask Gaurav. I asked him. He said, no, no. Who has the time? I have to go to office also. How will the recovery happen? Ye, wo. And it is
Yeah.
asking for injury. This is not happening. I said, okay. I said, Amit, ye to ho nahi payega. I have spoken to Gaurav and few more.
Yeah.
Nobody
Yeah.
is willing to do. Although I am willing to do, but I need somebody. It's not safe. And my husband Alok also said that, how are you going to do it alone? Then I went to Gaurav again. I said, think about it. Let's do it for a few days, for 7 days. What we'll do is, that time I didn't tell him. I said, देखी जाएगी. 7 days, somebody, 7 days, कोई और. So I'll figure it out. But then I said,
Yeah.
I know you can do it. थोड़ा सा, yeah, it'll take some effort. And we then decided, okay, we are going to do it. We set out to doing 21 into 30 days. And then we converted it into a cause also. Cause I wanted to keep it basic, I mean, very near to Gurgaon. So that also my
Yeah.
husband only suggested, Alok. I was discussing with him. He said, as a woman, you were scared of running alone. So we can
Yeah.
talk about being Gurgaon being safe, safety run for women or for a safer Gurgaon. So it became, we are
Right.
running for a safer Gurgaon. So that became the cause,
Hmm.
and then we had a media coverage, and it was nice. So that was also
Got
like kind of a ultra, and then Malnad happened.
Oh, okay. Got
Then
it. Got
after
it. Got it.
Malnad was the Pink Purple Run, which was 210 kilometers from Gurgaon to Jaipur.
Jaipur.
All in same year.
Wow.
2019 was, everything happened in 2019. My Pro Camp Slam also was 2019. I finished just before COVID, TMM 2020. So that was also
Right.
2019. Trailithon, Malnad, 21 into 30 days, and Ultra Intercity, Gurgaon, Jaipur.
And you ran all this without any injury?
Yeah, without any injury.
Never did it happen that you had to really make extra effort to do any of these runs?
Mileage, only mileage, which I had because I had been running the entire year. So
Hmm.
21 into 30
One
days
event, many
actually.
times what happens, one event helps you prepare for the other one, right? The
Right.
fact that you
It
have
was like that.
been doing.
So 21 into 30 days I had already done. Then Malad I had done. Then in between BDHM, other events were there because I was doing slam. Then in fact after
Yeah.
coming from Jaipur, I did Calcutta also because that was part of the slam.
Okay.
So, so the entire
Yeah.
2019 was full of running.
And Alok never participated, never gave you company for the running.
One.
Did that ever come up in your discussions?
Yeah, a lot,
You
a
tried
lot,
a
a
lot.
lot, a lot. I think any female runner wants her partner to participate. He never got into that path, but I was successful enough to make him do one ADHM. Did
Acha.
one, yeah, one half marathon.
What was his timing like?
He finished 3 hours, I don't know, somewhere 30 minutes or something, but he did.
Acha.
Uh,
And was he laughing at the end?
Oh,
Was
he
he
was
smiling
in
at
a
the
bad
end? Or
shape. He was proud and photos, and that is the time I was telling him. He used to tell me, "Oh, you get so many pictures clicked. It's all about pictures and all." And when he was doing it, he said, "Now look at you. That feeling of achievement that you have done. You
yeah.
feel so proud of yourself that you want to enjoy each and every moment and want to capture it in the frame."
But that moment didn't carry on. He didn't feel that he wants to continue that as well.
He was never a morning person. That was the issue. Other than biking.
Hmm. And then this morning, night obviously is a problem for a lot of couples. So how did you adjust that? You have to be with Alok for partying and you have to wake up in the morning and run as well.
That's a very, 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 very touchy and a sensitive topic. I don't know, I should not be saying across the world, but in Indian scenario, it's very tough for a woman. I was still in a nuclear family, but I'm sure no matter how broad minded we are, there are all types of families which exist. So I think for a woman to step out in the dark at 5 a.m. in itself is a big, big ask in the house, I think. Ask as in she's not
Hmm.
taking permission, it's a big question. It's a big thing for
Yeah,
that woman. I think that is courage. That is
yeah,
actual courage. Not many
totally,
women
totally agree.
waking up at 4 and stepping out of the house in the dark, and some of them driving
Yeah,
on their own, self driven to a certain
yeah,
point. It needs courage before it becomes a
yeah.
habit. It just became a way of life. But yeah, our evenings, if we had to go somewhere, I used to start falling in a party at 10, 11 a.m. p.m. And he used to be in
हाँ,
full party mood. And in fact,
उसका दिन शुरू होता है और आपका दिन खत्म हो रहा
yeah, and he was a
है.
party person. I
Yeah,
always used to tell him, why is it important for us to be the last ones to leave? We can leave earlier also. Why do you have to
yeah,
stay till the end? But
yeah.
few years it kept happening like that, and then I started saying no. Sometimes he used to go alone. Sometimes friends, close friends started. सब ठीक है ना तुम्हारे बीच में? Alok Kata, you are not coming, this and that. Because in
Yeah,
2019, as I told you, I was running so much. How could have
yeah,
I had the time to socialize and all?
true.
Not that
Yeah,
I did, but sometimes just okay,
you
fine.
obviously had to cut corners. Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
that's
understood. He was very proud of what I was doing. ऐसा नहीं है that he understood my passion. He knew where I'm coming from, what struggles I've gone through. He was very proud. His entire office knew that whenever I used to meet them, he said, "Oh, we know about you so well. You run so well. Sir keeps telling us." His entire team knew about me. So
yeah,
he was always proud of me, but it's just that sometimes he used to miss my company when he wanted and all.
yeah.
And we used to have little सुबह चाय भी अकेले पीनी होती है, all that. Used to crave. I say no, every day I am with you except 2 days or 3 days a week. So yeah, but
Yeah.
then things started settling with time. Acceptance comes
Hmm.
and
And the other challenge could have been, I'm assuming that just because Alok was not party to the running, your in-laws might not have liked it.
they loved
Was
it.
that a
No,
factor
and
ever?
they are, on the contrary, they were very proud of me. They were not living with us. They are in
Yeah.
Indore, but especially my mother-in-law, even my father-in-law.
Hmm.
I mean, they were very proud of my
And maybe
brother-in-law.
that helped you to make sure that Alok could not make too much noise.
Could be, could be, could be. They were very fond of me. They were always proud of what I was doing. Never ever
Hmm.
questioned what I am doing, why I am doing, क्या जरूरत है. No questions at all. Full
Hmm.
support. Forget about full freedom. Full support rather, and feeling proud that their daughter-in-law is doing something like this. So
Hmm.
never ever I
But
heard. In fact, somewhere been successful to set the tone of fitness in my house there in Indore,
hmm.
in my in-laws. Yeah.
Got it. That's quite encouraging, I would say. But regardless of whatever you've done in running, but your real courage came about in the tragic moment of Alok's death. And what you took up as a mission, just take us behind the scenes, the initial thoughts you had. You could have happily just gone into a cocoon, and you did go into a phase. First 120 days were very tough for you, I know that. But then to rise up with the whole mission, and I'll be honest, right? Every time I see a hit and run case, especially involving a juvenile, and it seemed like it's fashionable to have such cases in India, which is very unfortunate. The first thing it comes to my mind is the mission that you had, which is obviously still not unresolved.
Yeah.
So just take us a bit behind the scenes in terms of the initial thoughts, what prompted you to really make a big goal.
See, when I came to know I was cycling somewhere. So it was a Sunday morning and I woke up. I was leaving for cycling. I don't know. People say everything is planned. I was cycling with my society people that day. I usually used to run or cycle with some other friends, but this time I was cycling with my
Yeah.
own society people. And I made tea for myself. and I could hear that Alok is also up because he had to go for his bike ride. And
Yeah.
he went to the washroom because I could hear the door closing. पता चल जाता है अपने घर के doors का आपको पता
Yeah.
होता है. I made the
Because,
tea. I was
uh,
already ready because I was supposed to leave half an hour before him. And I made his tea. I went to the room and I saw that he's in the washroom. So I knocked the door from outside. I said,
yeah.
"Your tea is ready.
Hmm.
I've kept it covered. Everyone is waiting for me downstairs. I'm getting late, so I am leaving." That was the first phase of COVID, which had just opened. The malls and
Yeah.
all had not opened, but people had started stepping out. So there used to be
Yeah.
house parties that used to happen because everything, all restaurants and pubs were all closed. It's only
Yeah.
that common places were closed. It's just that people had started stepping out. That was 23rd August 2020. I left for cycling, and over there was a signal issue. So we went towards Pandala South Peripheral Road. We went till the end, and while we were coming back, signal came in the phone. And by chance, my
Hmm.
phone was with somebody else who was clicking pictures and taking videos. And it
Right.
was, I think, Harsh. You know him.
Yeah. Yeah.
He received the call from my son. They might be trying to reach me. Somebody, my phone was out of
Yeah.
signal, so
Yeah.
my son must have received the call. And he said that, where's mom? Papa has had a fall and he has been taken to the doctor's hospital or something like that. And mama needs to be there. One of his friends was a very good friend, was also riding with him. So they both were supposed to go to Noida,
Okay.
Delhi, meet other bikers, and then the ride was to Noida. My husband and his friend were to go from Gurgaon. I reached there and I quickly called his friend. His name is Rahul. I said, Rahul, what happened? I just got to
Hmm.
know. He said, you come immediately. I said, okay, fine. As luck would have it, there was a friend of mine. She missed the ride because she woke up late and she called us up that she's coming in a car and she's getting tea for all of us because now she cannot ride because her
Okay.
alarm didn't go on. She's missed us. We kept waiting for her. We kept calling her, but she didn't wake up. So we left for a ride. So she was there with her car. And I
Hmm.
left my everything there, my cycle, everything. And she took me to the hospital, which was in phase 3, DLF phase 3, the other end of Gurgaon. And
Right.
then again, I sat in the car and I called Rahul. I said, now I'm in the car. Now you tell me what has actually happened. Now you tell me, I have all the
Hmm.
time. I'm on my way now. He said, you just come. Then we'll talk. You just come. So I think they're not supposed to tell. They were told that it will be a shock for her or whatever. They didn't tell
Yeah.
me that something like
Very
this
true. Yeah.
happened. And she's driving, and I said, okay. I kept the phone and I'm quiet in the car. And I just told her, Preeti, my friend's name. I said, so Preeti, I just hope everything is okay. She said, why are you talking like this? Of course, everything is okay. I said, no. I even said this that I hope he's alive. So she said, "Are you crazy? ऐसी बातें नहीं करते हैं. What nonsense?" I said,
Hmm.
"No, I mean I couldn't." He just said that to Aja. He could have, even said कि no, no, don't worry, everything is okay. He's under medication. कुछ तो he would have said.
Yeah.
Said no, just stop talking.
Correct.
Maybe
Yeah.
he's with him and he's busy and all. And when I reached the hospital and I saw all his biker friends to Delhi में थे, they all, instead of going for the ride, they all came to Gurgaon. They all were standing outside because it was COVID time, so they were all out. They were not inside the hospital.
Yeah.
And I reached at the hospital. They gave me a mask. I put the mask and I entered. And the doctor told me,
I know it must.
then I wanted to meet him, and what I was told was that I was screaming and shouting, so I don't remember. I only remember that the nurse or the doctor told me that first you have water and then we'll take you. So I quickly had that water, which I was told later that it had some sedative to calm me down.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't remember everything very clearly. I remember when I met Alok and I came out. I still remember a blur picture that the hospital was full, full of people. They were, because it was Sunday morning. It was
Yeah.
full of runners and cyclists. Because the news went
The word is spread
Yeah,
around.
because it was Sunday morning, everybody was out on the roads and spread like fire. And then it was a journey of lawyers and police stations and banks and insurance and protests, filing cases, multiple protests. The entire running community came forward. Even today, if I have to restart everything, I'm sure all of them will stand by. And it took me 3 to 4 months to actually file the case, and which is still on. These were two
Yeah.
juveniles who were driving. They were coming back from a party. They had gone to attend a friend's 18th birthday in Irio Victory Valley. They still live there. They are the owners of Pet Plast India. They have a factory in Faridabad whose son's birthday was being celebrated. The lady, mother of that child, is a life coach, by the way, by profession, who gave their car
Oh,
to these children. Yeah,
seriously?
her name is Kapila Taneja is her name, and Aditya is the son whose birthday was being celebrated. And these two children were at their house celebrating their friend's birthday. And this couple's car these children took. Now they have given the keys or whatever. They were the guardians of those juvenile children. They were minors, they were not adults. And from Irio Victory Valley, they took the car to Cyber Hub, which is 17 kilometers far. Any child who doesn't know how to drive cannot drive 17 kilometers. Definitely, that child has been driving before. He was 16 years
Yeah.
old. Piyush Singh, son of pilot with Air India, lives in South Close and still fighting the case. Till date, they have never ever come to me for any apology, they not even asking how I am, how are my children doing, what is it, nothing at all. And the case is still.
But you have got. Have you been able to get them to the court?
Yeah, they've never gone behind bars. They were very smart enough to get the bail beforehand. They were informed, "Hi sab andar mile hue hain." They were informed that your arrest is coming for the juvenile jail, and they already got
Yeah.
the bail from the High Court. Not even single day they have gone behind bars. Not even for a single day. Forget about not even hours.
So, despite the challenges which you knew you were likely to face, and I'm sure there would have been some set of people who would have told you, "Arey Mika, ये time waste होगा, नहीं होने
Yeah,
वाला
yeah,
है."
yeah.
There was something within you which made you resolve, and I don't think I can even call it courage. I think it's something much more than courage. The fact that you had a personal tragedy to address, you had your kids to address, and despite all that, you did feel the largeness of the mission. And I don't think this is mission for yourself. The whole mission is around the fact कि जो मेरे साथ हुआ है वो औरों के साथ हो रहा है, होता रहेगा, उसको
Correct.
स्टॉप करना है,
It's
राइट?
happening. I mean, you see it across, it's
Yeah.
still happening. Nothing has stopped. And my
Yeah.
fight is that these 16 and 17-year-old children, if they have so much of understanding that they can drink, they can drive, they can,
Yeah.
then they might as well be treated as adults. You will not
Very
hear a
true.
14 or a 15-year-old driving. All these cases where juvenile cases are there, you will always find there are 16 and 17-year-old children.
दोस्त
Always.
जहाँ पे जो मेंटली उनकी वो रेडीनेस लगती है उनको,
Yeah.
and they want to take that
Probably
decision.
they are. They
Sometimes it becomes a matter of pride as well,
becomes a
and
matter
the
of
peer
pride,
pressure,
yeah,
right?
peer pressure, whatever, ignorance from the negligence, कुछ भी बोलो. I mean, parents not paying attention. You can say whatever, but they have done a
Yeah.
crime which they knew. They don't have a license. They know they are underage. They know they are not supposed to drink. They know everything. They are not mentally retarded, or they are not having any
Yeah, of course.
mental issues or going through any psychology or showing
Nothing.
themselves for any
Yeah.
therapies or something. They're from good schools, good parents, good education. You know everything. Then why are you doing
Yeah.
this act? If you have done this act and it has cost a life for another family, my elder son, he still doesn't know what he wants to do in life. In June, he'll be 23. He's still going through therapies. Their child is doing well. Probably they have sent him out of India also. What about my child? He has quit his college twice. He's doing his graduation privately, and I have no issues in making it public. Let people know. My social media is my workplace. might look larger than
Yeah.
life. My day to day life doesn't come on it. But I know back home what is happening. Yesterday I
Yeah.
was in the court. My next court date is on 6th April. That nobody comes to know.
How's been the support? I mean, obviously your lawyer would be supporting you, but is there a unanimity among the lawyers that there is weightiness or worthiness in your case?
And
Do they feel that there is?
see, there is no flaw. None of the lawyers I've spoken to, they could not find any flaw in my case. It's a very strong case. Alok
Hmm.
was in his proper gear. He was wearing a helmet. He was wearing a jacket, which bikers wear. He was wearing his kneecaps. He was having his driving license. He was on the right side of his road. He was not going wrong way. He was in a speed limit. Everything was on point.
In his
There is
favor?
no flaw. These children were coming from the other side of the road, speeding, drunk. They hit the, imagine the intensity of the speed, that their car hit the divider. The car flew up in the air, high up in the air, and came on this side of the road on him. Imagine the speed they were
Yeah.
at. Otherwise, if a car hits, it cannot fly up in the air and come on this side of the road. It
Yeah.
has to be
True.
at a great speed, or they must have lost control because they were drunk. So if you've made a crime and you've ruined my children's life, my younger one was only 13 that time. When I
Yeah.
talk to him today, he says his memories about his dad are fading. So I'm fighting. Let's see. I'm still fighting. But I have to settle down.
And
And I also gone through some therapy sessions and they have told me, my therapists, all of them said the same thing, that this time will not come again for your children. I am right now not being
true.
able to focus 100% on my case because there's so much to do. You have to run the house. I learned so many things, insurance, kaise, and husband and wife things, responsibilities, they are always divided. They are not by the rule book, but there are some unsaid things which wife takes care or the husband takes care. I learned it along the way. I'm still learning, managing the house, managing children, setting up my academy, making a life for myself, becoming the earning member. I was a housewife. I'm now
Yeah.
the bread earner of the family. How much can insurance get you? You can't
Yeah.
survive
No,
on
that's
insurance. There
obviously
is
the limit there.
education, there is so many things. Growing up children, their needs, everything costs money. Where is it coming from? Then my old age, my emotional loss, coming back to a house where there's nobody to talk to, nobody to sit with. I've lost my parents,
Yeah.
I've lost my husband. Who is there? Both my sisters are not in India. My in-laws are in
Hmm.
Indore. Awesome, lovely people. That's the only family I have. People ask me, it's a very normal question to ask out of concern. In-laws kaise? In-laws are with you? Are they good? Out of
Hmm.
concern. Nobody can ever dream of having the in-laws I have. I don't feel like using the word in-laws. They're family.
Very true.
So,
Makes
so
sense.
good.
And running helped you overcome this. How long was the break, and you got back to running after that? And
Yeah,
how was the
I
initial
got back to running.
moment?
Initial was very tough, but I got a lot of
Hmm.
support from my runners.
The muscle memory must have helped for sure. The fact that you had
That
so much of
time,
running in the
no,
past.
that time I didn't even think about muscle memory or what it is. It's just that everybody was coming forward with their own way of offering help. Somebody said, do meditation, it will help you. I tried. I dread meditation right now because the moment I meditate, when the moment I used to close my eyes, everything used to come alive. I said, no, this is not happening. People suggested chanting, Buddhism, all that. Believe me, Hetal, only running help.
Hmm.
Only running help. I realized the power of running, the power of community. My
Hmm.
runner friends, they didn't leave me alone. They made me come out, start little, start little. They would run with me, they would run slow, they would run, walk. We would do protests everywhere. I did 10 kilometers for 10 days also. Everywhere they got t-shirts printed, Justice for Alok. For almost a
Yeah.
year, we went on trails, we went everywhere, even in events, everybody, without my saying, everybody voluntarily wore only those t-shirts.
I saw them like 2 months back I saw those t-shirts as well. So they are it's not that कि वो एक period था. The t-shirts have carried on,
Yeah, there
right?
was a first running event of Honda, and
हाँ,
everyone was wearing those t-shirts, and posters were made. I mean, the way the running community, not only in Gurgaon, even Delhi, because everybody was very upset. One was concerned for me, but they were themselves were very that ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है? And then they could relate. It
yeah,
could be one of us also running or cycling there. They could relate it with
yeah.
themselves also, and touchwood, I've got so much of love from the running community that everybody was very shocked and concerned about me. I still remember first protest we did in Cyber Hub after 1 month on 26 September, and we gathered on Golf Course Road. From there we marched towards Cyber Hub, and we all were scaring that all those Cyber Hub पे जो bouncers होते हैं safari suit में, they will not let us do anything. But when I reached there and we sat, and I just had a glance, I turned around and saw at least there were 400 people. There were bikers, cyclists, runners from Delhi, running groups, community. Those bouncers couldn't do anything. There was media, there was Times of India, Hindustan Times. Every media house was there covering. It was in the newspapers, flash, I was giving interviews. I voiced it as much as I could. I didn't
Hmm.
leave any area. Even now, when this Sahil case happened, this lady, I just hope because her only goal was him, and that child is no longer there. What has she got to live for? I still have responsibilities. That's what I'm saying. I'm not able to give my 100% to my case. But I'm going to stand
Yeah,
tall with that lady because she now has all the time in the world. She doesn't have anything. That was her only motive, reason to live, and that's gone. So I just
yeah.
hope that God give her the energy, the strength, and the power to keep going. So running, it transformed me. It just changed me as a person. I think I became more resilient. I became much stronger. I became more assertive also. That no, this has to happen. This will happen. This will happen this way. And I became much stronger. I started my academy. That was another big thing in COVID. I just started training people in COVID, and after Alok, some people saw my post on social media, and slowly and steadily, people started approaching me, joining me, finding the confidence in me. I'll be completing 5 years of my mission Healthy with Mika.
Wow.
I saw a gap in the society where women are wanting to start fitness because I have been in that stage where I was taking care of small children, sending them to school, getting ready, leaving for work. I was working in a corporate earlier when kids, children were small. And I lived
Hmm.
that life and I didn't find time for myself. That time online hota nahi
Yeah,
tha. All happened after COVID. So
that's
that
right.
was
True.
the birth of online. So then I started my academy, and when I saw that there's a gap here where women want to strength train but they don't have the time.
Yeah.
So that was where I came in, and when I started interacting with women, and I realized that not only this, there are so many women who have so many other things, reasons for not getting
Hmm.
out of the house. Someone is obese, they don't want to be judged, they want to be there in their comfort zone. Somebody wants to start it slow and they don't want it to be seen. Some have nursing parents, some have small children or hectic travel life, corporate life, work life. Everyone has their own reasons.
So you
Hmm.
transitioned away from a bit from running, and you were mentioning about the particular student of yours who was
Yeah,
having a tough time even doing daily housework. So where has she reached?
yeah. Oh, she's rocking now. She has the energy. She's going on holidays. She's all over the place on her family weddings. She's asked, what have you done? Everybody has seen their transformation. And her mindset, most importantly, her mindset towards her outlook towards fitness has changed.
Hmm.
She stopped chasing losing weight. She was always chasing getting stronger.
Hmm.
And then she focused. Second step was she took a diet plan from me.
Hmm.
I also do diet plans, although I'm not a certified dietitian, which I tell everyone. But somehow my trainees, I'm blessed, touch wood, they have so much faith and confidence in me that they say that Mika, we've tried a lot of dietitians, weight हमेशा वापस आ जाता
Yeah.
है. So I said, okay, fine. So they've taken, she took diet plans from me, and she's totally a different person than what she
Hmm.
was. She's happy. She has a list ready
Yeah.
now. What all she wants to do. She wants to go to for a trek, and she's out and about. And I'm so happy to see.
Yeah.
And similar, there are other cases also. There are some trainees who wanted to lose weight, get fitter. They've taken a diet plan from me. They've worked on themselves, which they had been trying to do since 10, 15 years. And they had tried so many things, going to a gym, going different forms of workout, trying different diets, intermittent. They keep sharing
Yeah.
with me. And I have been able to help them in their transformation. So I
Very
feel
interesting. And while you swear by running as being a transformative active for you, when you started your academy, you focused towards health and not running. Was it because of the convenience of being able to talk about health and fitness in an online community? Or was it that you felt from a mission perspective, it's more important to focus on health and fitness and not just focus towards convincing people to start running?
So when I started my Mission Healthy with Mihika, it was more of strength training for women. It had nothing to do with running.
Okay.
Yeah, it is still about getting
Right.
stronger because somewhere I felt that women don't get a chance to build muscle and they don't have the knowledge that all these things, arthritis and bone density, not able to sit, stand, squat, arthritis, all these things are linked to muscle
Yeah.
loss. Women are generally pushed into, or they're suggested, अच्छा pilates कर लो, yoga कर लो, walk पे चले जाओ. But very few women have this awareness that they need to retain their muscle
Hmm.
to stay strong. So that is what I tell women, that muscle is very important. If you don't have muscle, your bones are exposed, your bone density drops, you are more prone to injury, your recovery takes time. Once you start your perimenopause stage, you go fragile, then it becomes even tougher.
Yeah.
Then, if you want to live a life of your own after your children have gone to college and you want to do things that you've been wanting to do, your body is not ready for that.
Right. And you've been able
Even
to
if you
attract
want to
women
start
at a
running
certain age bracket, or it's been across the board?
across, I have 30-year-old woman to 75-year-old.
Wow. But is the
Yeah.
sweet spot still between the 30 to 45, the midlife crisis women, or?
So most of them are 35 to, yeah, 45. Most of them.
Interesting.
35 to 40.
Got it. And
Most of them.
25 turned out to be a transformative year for you. Got the High Rocks podium. You did the tough event called Khardungla. And then you went on to do
Yeah.
border, which was like a hat trick of sorts. So, what brought about that transformation? I mean, did you? I'm sure you prepared well for it, but was it something that was waiting to happen because you had kind of delayed your entire journey at some point?
It had to happen. It had to happen.
Hmm.
And it not only started in 2025, well, it started way
Hmm.
back, and then life happened.
Yeah.
But transformation started happening from 2024. See, when I started running, I already knew that I have arthritis. So I was always in a safe spot because I never wanted to give up running. So I never used to push hard.
Yeah.
I always used to think if I push hard, I might get injured and I will have to stop running and घर पे सब बोल देंगे हमने तो बोला था, we told you. So I didn't want to give them a chance to tell anything. You don't listen to your doctor told you not to
Yeah.
run, your friends told you not to run. So all those things, I wanted to stay away from people telling me all those things. So I always used to, all my runs used to be like an LSD. Whether I'm running on a Tuesday or a Thursday it used to be all same pace.
Right.
Because I wanted to enjoy. But at the same time, I'd been running for so long. I think every runner has that kida of sabtu. Sabtu karna hai, sabtu karna hai. And I could see it happening because I had done 2 hours, 5 minutes I had achieved. So it was a matter of 5 minutes, which is quite huge when you talk about running.
Yeah.
But I think somewhere when I seriously started strength training, that really played a big role, improving my running. And I remember in 2024, I was running New Delhi Marathon without any pacer. It was my own run. And I had not even planned to do a sub
Yeah.
But somewhere when I did a very fast 10K within 56 or 57 minutes. I said, oh, nice, abhi to weather
Yeah.
acha hai. That time also I didn't, I wish I had. Around 14th or 15th kilometer, I started calculating, I said, am I heading towards a sub 2? self-talk. I
I
was
know
so
the
strong.
feeling.
I just realized that I was
Yeah.
flying and I just missed it with 20
Oh
seconds.
shit.
I had never thought that I would do a sub 2.
Hmm.
And that is the day I realized, oh, I've gone stronger.
Yeah.
And after 2 weeks was second edition of
Yeah. I
Honda
remember
Minus
that.
a Marathon. I was running, I was
Yeah.
trained for a half marathon already. I was on
Yeah.
point. I had to shave off 20 seconds. I went there. I'm standing at the start line without any pacer, without any plan. I had not even
Yeah.
thought, okay, again, I'm going to
Hmm.
attempt. So I just asked, I don't
Hmm.
remember, Sanjeev is there and Gaurav is there again. Gaurav Pant, we just interviewed him also recently. So I'm chatting with him. I said, what's your plan? Aaj kya karna
Huh.
hai? He said, all races are not to be, events are not to be
Huh.
raced. Simple sub 2 for him, simple
Yeah.
sub 2 was because
Hmm.
his PB is 142
Yeah.
or whatever, something like that. I don't remember. So for him, doing 2 hours run is a easy
Yeah.
run. I said, okay, I'll run along with you.
Huh.
He said, okay, fine. And there was another Sandeep Gaba, he was also running. Other
Yeah.
friends were also running. So I started off with him. I said, I'll run with you. We took a U-turn. I came at about 12 or 13th kilometer, 14th kilometer. I saw my watch. He also saw his watch. And we were running strong. I was running strong. And we said, it, sub 2 is doable.
Huh.
We looked at each other and said, it's doable. I said, even I feel it's
Huh.
doable. And that is the time
लगा दिया.
I said, अब नहीं रुकना है, अब नहीं रुकना
Huh.
है. And I did my sub 2.
Wow.
It took me 10 years. People do it in 2 years or 3 years or 4 years of. So this is another example which I give to my
Hmm.
trainees. Don't rush the journey.
Yeah.
And even if you get injured, it's a part of the
Hmm.
journey. Every uphill, downhill, whatever, take it as a part of the journey, part of the
Yeah.
process. There is no player, whether it is Bade se Bada, Virat Kohli or anybody, there's no one who has never got injured.
Yeah.
Everybody gets injured. More important is to come back. Your comeback has to be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You can't give up on
Very
yourself.
true.
So one thing was I never gave up on myself. Rather that sub 2 gave me the confidence to keep going,
Yeah.
keep going, keep going. And when Alok went, everything was on me. I became the father and the
Yeah.
mother. So all my running was on hold. You remember of 2017, we had done
Yeah.
Ladakh Marathon together, half
Yes.
marathon, right?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
were there
Yeah.
together. Then 2018, I went and did a full
Correct.
marathon. Next was to happen
हाँ.
Khardungla. So for me, Khardungla happened very late. So 2 years की running में Khardungla कर लेते
Yeah.
हैं.
Yeah.
2-3 years running and they do
Yeah.
Khardungla. And the runners which came after COVID, they used to guide me, tell me, "Ki, Mika, you should do Ladakh. Why aren't you
Yeah.
doing?" Not knowing that I have done Ladakh much before.
तू पैदा भी
So
नहीं हुए थे तो कर लिया था.
I know हमने तब कर लिया था.
Yeah.
It's like जब जो
नहीं वो
होना
तो
होता
that's
है वो
true. I
तभी
think
होता है.
destiny has a way.
So I think I had to do Khardungla. My children were studying. एक का 10 था, फिर उसका 12 था, फिर my younger one has his 10th, then he had his 12th.
हाँ.
So 2025, my younger one finished his 12th boards. And then
You
I
ran.
said,
You
okay,
ran to
now it's time.
Ladakh.
I signed up for High Rocks
हाँ.
first. High Rocks की अलग कहानी है.
Yeah.
High Rocks was new for everyone and we started, I saw on Instagram there's something like High Rocks and I started thinking about it.
Hmm.
And one of my runner friends was sitting after coffee for coffee after a run and she said, okay, let's all get up together and do High Rocks next year. I said, why next year? Why not this
Hmm.
year? She said, there's hardly any time. There's just 2 months left. I said, yeah, so? She said, really?
हाँ.
I said, yeah. So she said, okay, let's see.
हाँ.
So she went back home and she called me that let's do a relay of 4 people.
अच्छा.
ये group बन जाएगा and I said, अच्छा ठीक है, fine. And then more people got interested. Then there was a group made of 4 girls and 4 boys, 4, 4, 4, and we started doing it. But as I was practicing, I felt that I'm much stronger than what I was underestimating myself. Because I could do those moves which were required,
Yeah.
those workouts. Then everybody said, okay, let's do doubles. They also realized. So everybody made doubles. Somehow I was also running Khardungla. So I heard a buzz around that how will Mika do justice to High Rocks because she'll be so tired because she's training for Khardungla, she's running long distances. It will be very tough for anybody to cope up with her, become her partner and all. Everybody was concerned, have you got a partner? Have you got a
Yeah.
partner? I said, no, I've not got a partner. And just 1 week before, but somewhere in the back of the mind, when I was going through the simulations, I felt stronger with every simulation I did. And I decided that I will do solo.
Okay.
And I registered solo. I still mesmerized with the entire
Uh,
event, that level of event happening in India. It was totally, totally international level.
mm,
I mean, these people, Yoska, has hats off to them.
yeah.
What an amazing event. And in my age category, I got a podium
Wow.
in solo. That was another high I got. And then got back to mileage
Yeah.
and Khardungla, one of the
Yeah.
toughest ultras that I have done. Although later I did 100-kilometer border also,
Right.
but Khardungla, because of the
Yeah.
altitude, it was the toughest ultra of my life and the most enjoyable days which I spent. That mandatory 10 days over there, which I spent in Ladakh, memorable, just
You
memorable.
got a lot of time for yourself.
Lot of time from I took my sessions also from
अच्छा
there.
continue that.
Online
हाँ.
sessions. Yeah. Work must go
दुकान
on.
चालू
The
रहनी
show must go on.
चाहिए.
दुकान चालू रहनी चाहिए. So I did my training runs there,
हाँ.
and Khardungla again in my age category, I got a podium.
Wow.
So that
So
was
two
again,
contrasting runs. One is in the mountain and it's cold weather. The other one is flat in the desert and hot weather. If a person wanted to do only one of them, it's a tough one, I know, but which one would you recommend?
see, if you want to be in a comfort zone as compared and both
Yeah.
comparison, then definitely border. I found it easier as compared to Khardungla. Maybe because I had done
Because you've done
Khardungla.
Khaldun.
For somebody
Huh.
who I had done Khardungla and then I had attempted border. So for me, border was easier as compared to
Yeah.
Khardungla because the time on foot is almost the same.
Which is interesting.
13 hours
Yeah.
something, 13 hours 23 minutes in Khardungla, and here it was 13 hours 40 something minutes. But the distance wise, this was 100, that was 72.
Yeah.
So for me, Khardungla was much tougher as compared to border. But the entire euphoria, the entire feel, the entire thing of Ladakh, of Khardungla, it grows on you and stays with you for the longest. Although border was another thing, it started at 12 in the
Yeah.
noon in heat, but you get to see the scenic beauty, you see the sunset,
Sunset.
you are running in the dark, all alone
Yeah.
on the highway with headlights.
That-
So that's a totally different
Yeah.
feeling.
And
That's
border gives you more of a
totally
community
different.
feel because there are many more runners. You're running aage piche. KC, you're invariably
Yeah.
becoming.
Cases, there are patches where you are all by yourself and you're questioning yourself. Why?
Yeah. मैं और मेरी
You know,
तनाई.
you do question why.
Yeah.
But what keeps you going is the hard work that you have put in,
Yeah.
and you keep telling yourself that you're not a quitter. You're here
Definitely.
to do it, and when you're approaching the finish line, all the runners are already in the city who have come to do their half and full marathon.
Yeah.
Because that happens after 2
Yeah.
days.
So
This happens on
they're there to
Friday and
celebrate
that
your
happens on
KC.
So they are all standing across 1 kilometer, last stint of
Yeah.
1 kilometer. They are all standing and cheering.
Huh.
If you go and see my Insta reels, the way they are screaming, go Mihika, 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 it gives you a rush.
Yeah.
You know, and even if you are tired,
You find the energy
you
to
give it
finish it.
whatever you are left with. You finish very strong, and it's very great. It's a great feeling. Ladakh is a great feeling. Everyone who is into ultra running, Khardungla will transform you as a person.
So what's coming up next for you?
The year has just started. So let's see, I'm taking it easy. So far, I've not TMM. I had faced my niece who's recently started running and also winning podiums now in her own city. And yeah, she just won a podium in 10 kilometer in Indore.
Wow.
She's all of 23 right now. So she's doing good. And NDM was also an easy run, New Delhi Marathon.
Yeah.
Maybe I might think of doing a miler, that too in border.
Okay.
I mean, I've thought of, it's in December, so it's far-fetched. Lot of other things to take care back home, and wanting to attempt second edition of High Rocks in Delhi.
Okay.
follow. Let's see, I haven't planned my calendar, but year started with a big
Yeah.
thing like I became the A6 running
Oh,
coach for
yes.
Gurgaon.
Congratulations on that.
So, yeah,
So that
thank
makes your
you.
calendar even more
So
busy now.
yeah, so the calendar is busy. So I have not yet been able to list out my personal events, what I want to do, because right now I'm building up a stronger
Yeah.
community. Let's see how it goes.
Wonderful. Now comes the favorite
Training a lot of
part.
people.
What's the question you have for me?
Question for you.
Yes.
When are we running next together? It's
I
been
think
a while,
we spoke about it, right? I
2017.
might end up in border this year. Let's see.
I think runners have this instinct in them that they motivate and they encourage each
Yeah.
other, and we always take inspiration from others. Not that we are doubting the other
Huh.
person that XYZ can do
Huh.
it, then
Take
I'm
template
also
from justice
motivated to,
services. Very true.
do that.
Yeah.
So, and when you listen to hear stories that how well the event
Yeah.
was organized and what you felt during the
Yeah.
run, it's a excellent. If you're planning for border,
Yeah.
you must give it a shot, and you will love it.
Yeah.
It's a great event. I think it's one event just like Khardungla in Ladakh, where anybody would want to go back and
Huh.
do it again.
Makes sense.
And I've not heard all of your
Yeah.
podcasts, but whatever I have, I think one gets a lot of strength listening to other
Yeah.
people's stories of
Yeah.
courage. And you start thinking that everyone has their own ups and
Yeah.
downs in life,
Very
uphill and
true.
downhill, and how we
Yeah.
emerge is more
Of course.
important. And hats off to everyone, each and everyone who has faced
Yeah.
setbacks and have not been quitters in life. It's very easy to quit.
That's true.
Really, it's very easy to quit, but it's very tough
Carry
to
on.
keep
Yeah.
going. So listening to other people's stories also, it gives you a lot of
Yeah.
courage.
That's true. Thank you very much. It's
So
been great talking to you, and thanks a lot for reliving all the old
I
moments and the top moments.
thank you so
Yeah.
much for having me over, Hetal. It was nice talking to you
Thank you. Bye.
as well.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.